It's good.
Yep, you good.
I'm gone.
We're live.
All right, let me just check something real quick.
What's next?
All right, okay. Shalom. This is Priest and Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. And this is the Isupk. Start off in 1 West 125th Street under Commander Junior Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They are God's chosen people. They are the true Israelites. Clap it up for the Lord. This is Tuesday Brotherhood class. Clap it up for the Brotherhood and the Sisterhood class. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Since since forever, that they've been our oppressor have been teaching us that this Bible is for everyone. This Bible is for everybody. This is what they always say. This is what they always say. And guess who's telling us? The people that have their boots on our backs for the past 600 years for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And we follow behind these people. If you ask, if you ask for so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians, ask them the reason why they celebrate Memorial Day yesterday. Just ask them why. Like, why do you celebrate this? Based on the history of this country, why are you celebrating Memorial Day? Did your ancestors come up with this concept? Come up with this holiday? Why? Because we follow by, we have been beat down into powder, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We've been following, we've been following behind this oppressor that's trying to teach us how to be brotherly and sisterly. The people that have been raped, the people that have been raping us, the people that have been robbing us, the people that have been stealing for us and murdering us, teaching us how to be brotherly and sisterly. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But but since 1969, Isupk have been teaching us that we are the chosen people of this Bible. Because we fit, we fit the curses. Ain't nobody on this world, in this world fit these curses. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians do not know how to be brotherly. Because we've been ripped from that. We've been following behind our oppressor. But this is, and I'm getting into my subject. This is the Joseph series. So we're going to start, we're going to start off with Genesis chapter 43, verse 26. This is Genesis chapter 43, verse 26. That's the verse that we're going to start off with. Let me get there real quick. All right, 43 and 26. 26. Okay, there we go. Now let me just give you a briefing behind the story. So right now, Joseph, he became second in charge in Egypt. He also and this is when he sent his brother came to Egypt to get some food, because right now is a famine going on. So the only place that have food is Egypt. So Joseph his brothers came to Egypt just to get some food, to do a border system. The border, and then come to buy some food in this famine. And Joseph had sent them back. He have called them yes, sir. Barter system. Barter system. It's an axe. Yeah, it's a barter system. Yeah. So right now he sent them back home because he accused them that they were spies. They came back, to prove that they wasn't spies. So now Joseph is talking to them and asking them questions about their family, so on and so forth. So we're gonna start on Genesis chapter 43, verse 26. Verse 43, verse 26, Genesis
43 and 26. And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand into the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth. 27, and he asked them of their welfare and said, "Is your father well?"
Hey, wait, stop right there. Say that again.
And he asked them of their welfare and said, "Is your father well?"
Is your father well? Because Joseph was concerned, because Joseph was concerned about their father, which is his father. Read on.
"The old man of whom ye spake, is he yet alive?"
Say that again.
Is he yet alive?
So this is Joseph asking his brethren, but his brethren don't recognize that this is the brother that they have, they have beat up and sold into slavery. So they don't realize who they talking to. Read.
And they 28, and they answered, "Thy servant, our father, is in good health."
Say that again.
"Thy servant, our father, is in good health.
Go on.
He is yet alive." And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance.
So right now, so Joseph is really curious about his father. You know what I'm saying? He's really curious because he loved his father. It was just, him and his father was always together, and he have a concern about that. You know what I'm saying? Can you go to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6?
Proverbs 22 and 6.
Yeah, Proverbs 22 and 6. Because Joseph, that's the reason why, because he's always concerned about his father, because him and his father had a great relationship. So of course he wanted to know, what's going on with his father. If you have that, read it, please, Bob. Sure.
22
and 6. So he wanted to know, because his father have been, when he have a relationship with his father have been, teaching him, have been teaching him and showing, training them, training them in agriculture and training them how to, how to be a brother, so on and so forth, training, these law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Train up a child.
Say that again.
This is Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child.
So that's what Joseph is doing. Joseph was training up his child. Especially with Jacob. Jacob was training up his child, especially with Joseph, because they was always tight, always together. Read.
In the way he should go.
In the what?
In the way he should go.
In the way he should go. Train up a child in the way he should go. Go on.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
He will not?
He will not depart from it.
So he said, train up. If you train up your child in the law, statutes, and commandments, to train them up right, he would not depart from it. That's the reason why, Joseph is asking, about his father, about the concerns, because his Jacob had raised up Joseph correctly. He had raised up Joseph correctly. That's the reason why Joseph, when the filthy heathen try to come on to Joseph, that's the reason why Joseph have not, pulled adultery. Because he didn't want to be a filthy sinner. So, so his father have taught him this. Told him not to be a filthy sinner. You could go back to Genesis 43 and 28. So that's what Joseph been doing. Jacob had trained up his kids. Joseph had trained up Joseph. And he trained him up well. He trained him up really well, because now Joseph is asking about his father, because he had a relationship with his father. Read that, please.
29, and he lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, "Is this your younger brother, of whom ye spake unto me?" And he said, "God be gracious unto thee, my son."
Go on.
30, and Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother.
So Joseph is read that from the top again.
30. And Joseph made haste.
Go on.
For his bowels did yearn upon his brother.
For his bowels did yearn upon his brother, because he wanted to tell his younger brother who he is. He had that feeling in the pit of his stomach, that eagerness, because he did not see his brother in years, his younger brother in years. Read on.
For and he sought where to weep.
He started what?
Sought where to weep. And he entered into his chamber and wept there.
He did what?
Entered into his chamber and wept there.
So he saw his younger brother. You know what I'm saying? He saw his younger brother that he didn't see in years. So in spite of all the, in spite of all the things that Joseph, you know what I'm saying, the tragedy that Joseph been going through, in spite of all of that, you know what I'm saying, he loved his brother. He have, you know what I'm saying, he still have, you know what I'm saying, have feelings. He didn't grow hard. You know what I mean? He didn't grow resentment. He still, you know what I'm saying, he wanted, you know, he wanted to tell that, you know what I'm saying, I'm your older brother. I'm Joseph. And he went someplace to cry. He went someplace to cry because he could not hold it in no more. Read.
John 31, and he washed his face and went out. And
He did, wait, hold, he did what?
And he washed his face.
He washed his face. He was in there crying. And he had to gather himself and see his younger brother again. See his younger brother again that he didn't see in a long time. He been, you know what I'm saying? He been in captivity. He been in captivity in the land of his affliction. Read.
And went out and refrained himself and said, set on bread.
Go on.
32.
Yes.
And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians, which did eat with him.
Is that away with the Egyptian what?
Which did eat with him.
Go on.
By themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews.
Say that again.
Because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews.
The Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Who else don't want to eat bread with the Hebrew? You know what I'm saying? Who the Hebrew is like for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor. Our oppressor had laws that he don't want to eat bread with us. You know what I'm saying? Laws, he don't want to eat bread with the slaves. That's what it is. He don't want to eat. He don't want to eat bread with the people that's underneath his boots. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. These are the people that we're following.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? They are. You know what I'm saying? They are a race of murderers and robbers. And put insult to injury. You know, hey, you know, not only I like you, you go over there. You eat over there. They put laws into place for this. And then in spite of all of that, we still flourish. In spite of all the beat downs, you know what I'm saying, the kick in the teeth, in spite of all of that, you know, we still flourish. You know, okay, I won't, you know what I'm saying? I won't eat with you. I would eat with my brothers. I would eat with my sisters. And we lost that. Martin Luther King wanted to integrate. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, we was being brotherly and sisterly. But he wanted to integrate. You know what I'm saying? Because he already know our oppressor ICE is colder. Our oppressor ICE is colder. That's what's going on, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let's read right here. The Egyptians, which did eat with him by them, might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians. It's abomination unto our oppressor. Verse 33. You got it?
Just like they used to literally bleach and clean out pools if somebody went into it.
That's right. That's right. That's what they used to do. You know, they used to go, you know what I'm saying, overhead, you know what I'm saying, used to clean out because we dipped the toe in a pool.
You ever watch the Dorothy Dandridge movie? Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, we dipped the toe in the pool and they have to sanitize all that pool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want what is it?
If I may, you've seen the movie, right? What killed me, and I don't understand it, is that a black woman dipped her toe in the pool. So now we have to drain the pool and have black men go inside the pool and then clean. How's it clean then? Like your own stupidity is stupid.
Yeah, but that's because they are deviants. Because they want to see this done. They want to see the people that we got under they just wanted us to do chores.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They wanted to like, you know what I'm saying, do that. You know what I'm saying? To let them know that they still in power. They still have power over us. And they do. Because we still want to integrate with these people. In spite of the history, based on the history of this country, why is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is following behind these people? Why are we following behind their holidays? Why are we doing the same thing that, you know what I'm saying, that they beat this into us based on the history of the country?
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
And another thing you understand is that the Egyptians their whole thing about segregation was mainly because they're homosexual, and when you get into it, you'll find out Joseph told us. Were you gonna go into that when he went to Pharaoh, or long story short, he swindled Pharaoh. Tell them you're a shepherd. They're homosexuals. Homosexuals like everything clean. If you tell them you spend your days in a field being muddy and dirty, they won't want you around, so they'll section you off and give you your own land. This is part of the reason that they consider us abomination. Who wants to eat next to a shepherd who like lives in a field and all that?
Yeah, Con. You know what I'm saying? We got a little briefing in the future, you know what I'm saying, later on. But yeah, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is just what our oppressors do.
Right.
You know that, and we're going to still follow behind them. We're going to still follow behind them. You can read 33s, Baba Shah, if you get a chance.
And they sat at 33, and they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men marveled one at another.
So the men marvel at one another. That means, you know what I'm saying, the brothers is looking at each other and enjoy it. Yes, sir.
You know that, like, you want me to explain, like, because it's a little, he sat them in order of birth.
Khan.
They're like, how the hell does this nigga know each of our ages in the order in which we were born?
Khan. That's exactly, it was rank and order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He set them in rank order.
Right.
And that's, and he knew that, you know what I'm saying? He knew the customs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they marvel in that. And they're like, oh man, what's going, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? And they all eating together. And look at, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about what Joseph is looking at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he did not see his brothers in a long time, in spite of what his brothers did to him.
Right.
He set them up in the house. He's giving them food. He told the servant to wash their feet. Told the servant to wash their feet. They in Joseph's house right now, eating bread, while a famine is going on outside. A famine is going on outside. You can read, sir. Slovakia.
And he took and sent messes unto them from before him. But Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drank and were merry with him.
Oh, so right now they're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? His younger brother is trying to get all the food. You know what I mean? Try to get all the food, doing it, and they having a merry time. They having a good time together. They having a good time together. And guess what? There's famine going on outside right now.
Right.
They in there enjoying each other's company, eating bread, drinking wine, and a famine is going on outside. Joseph's in captivity. And you try to, you know what I'm saying? And Joseph, and the Lord is with Joseph. In captivity, why famine is going on inside. So you try to say, you know what I'm saying? In 2022, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Lord can be with us? Huh? As we reading in this, you know what I'm saying? We're reading the story about Joseph, which is the forefather of the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stop in the Hebrew. He's in captivity. I don't think y'all remember that. He's in captivity. But the Most High said anything that, you know what I'm saying, the reason why Egypt is flourishing is for Joseph's sake. It's for Joseph's sake. That's the reason why Egypt is flourishing. Anything that Joseph touched is going to flourish. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if we come back to our laws, statutes, and commandments, if we come back to our heritage, you know what I'm saying, if we get these yokes off our, you know what I'm saying, off our necks and stop following behind these other nations, the Most High will be with us. The Most High will be with us. And that's when we will have brotherhood. That's when we have sisterhood. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, our oppressor is at war. And we have time enough to come together. Time enough to come together. And I know it's hard, Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. I know it's hard, you know, because you got a little beef, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, with them dudes from Whitney Young. I know you got a little beef from, you know what I'm saying, from the dudes from School Street. You know what I'm saying? Got a little conflict with them dudes from Woodworth. I know. But you know what I'm saying? Go to isupk.com. Find a number that's close to you and call that number. And we would solve those beefs. We would solve them because we are priests and prophets of the Lord. That's what we do. We go out for our people. We show them how, you know what I'm saying, we will wash their brain and show them how to forgive each other. You know what I mean? How to hold, not to hold grudges. How to, you know what I'm saying? How to talk to one another. That's what the men in the Isupk would do. You know what I mean? So we don't have to be shooting each other who live down the block, who live on Woodworth, who live on School Street, who live on Riverdale, and slow bombs in Lawrence. We don't have to do this anymore. We don't have to let the, you know what I'm saying? Let our oppressor kill himself while we come together in brotherhood and sisterhood. Let me read on.
John,
34.
Next chapter.
You read 34, right?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah, the next chapter. And that's what we need to do. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let our oppressor kill himself while we come together in love. And love is not no lovey-dovey or R&B song. No, it's an action word. It's an action word. And the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque, and all that filthiness, they have told our people wrong. Because they've been on, you know what I'm saying? They've been, you know what I'm saying? They've been on the high horse. They've been around so long that we just follow them just because. But you know what I'm saying? Since 1969, you know what I'm saying? The Isupk, we're going to take the range. We're going to take the range and let our people know that we are men, you know what I'm saying? We are men of God. And we would teach you how to love. We would teach you brotherhood. We would teach you sisterhood. We would teach you fatherhood. We would teach you motherhood. You can read it if you have it, sir.
Genesis 44:1, and he commanded the steward of his house, saying, fill the men's sacks with food, as much as they can carry.
Say that again.
Fill the men's sacks with food, as much as they can carry.
So this is Joseph telling his servants, you know what I'm saying? Telling his servants this. Fill up their sacks as much as they could carry. That's what we do. That's what we do in the food drive. That's what we just do in the food drive, I don't want. We do that at the food drive. We always tell them whatever you could carry. Take all, you know what I'm saying? Take as much as that you can. This is what we do on the food drive. You know what I'm saying? For our blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Yo, sister, you know what I'm saying? If you sure you can hold that much, we got more. Get some more. Take some more. Take some more. You know what I'm saying? If it's too much, take it for your neighbor. Take it for your neighbor. You read on?
And put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. 3, as soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away, they and their asses. 4, and when they were gone out of the city and not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, up, follow after the men, and when thou dost overtake them, say unto them, wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good?
Go on.
15, is not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divineth? Ye have done evil in so doing.
Go on.
6, and he overtook them, and he spake unto them these words. 7, and they said unto him, wherefore saith my Lord these words? God power forbid that thy servants should do according to this thing. 8, behold, the money which we found in our sacks' mouths, we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we steal out of thy Lord's house silver or gold?
So right now, this is Joseph's brother. You know what I'm saying? And Joseph, maybe Joseph is a little bit, maybe he's just slightly a little bit. You know what I mean? But this is what his brothers are saying. So Joseph, you know what I'm saying, gave him plenty of food to go home. But Joseph stashed, you know what I'm saying, stashed the silver cup in the, you know what I'm saying, in Benjamin's sack. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? So and he sent his servants along, you know what I mean? And meanwhile they stopped him and ended up finding the silver cup. But this is what Joseph set up. Read on. But don't forget, the Most High God is with Joseph. So he's doing it for a reason. Go on.
9, with whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let him die, and we also will be thy Lord's bondmen.
They just say that again.
With whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Lord's bondmen.
So right now they cop and please. Read on.
10, and he said, now also let it be according unto your words. He with whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless.
So they're saying, so they rather, you know what I'm saying, they jumping, they want to replace their younger brother Benjamin. That's what they doing. After the brother, you know what I'm saying, the brother, they're like, yo, take me instead of the young, you know what I'm saying, instead of Benjamin. Read on.
Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack, and he searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack.
Go on.
13. Then they rent their clothes and laid it every man his ass, and returned to the city.
Wait. Start this. Read that slow.
Then they rent their clothes.
Then they rent their clothes. Here we go. Then they rip their clothes. So right now, I have to say this because a lot of people would think they just ripped off their clothes. You know what I'm saying? And they standing there butt naked. That's what a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people would think so. But you know, I'm gonna let you know, you know what I'm saying? We have these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we don't do things like that. We don't just take off our clothes and just stand there butt naked. We don't do that. We don't do that. Let me get Salakia, sir. Let me get Genesis chapter 9, verse 22. Let me get Genesis chapter 9, verse 22. Because they're not standing there. It says in verse 13, then they, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me read verse 12 first. And he searched and began at the elders and left the youngest, and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they, who's they? Benjamin's older brothers ripped off their clothes and lad every man his ass and returned to the city. Have that scripture?
Genesis 9 and 22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father.
Say what?
And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father.
So this is Ham looking at the nakedness of his father. Read on.
And told his two brethren without.
Go on.
23. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders.
Hold on. Shem and Japheth did what?
Took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father.
So right now, and so in 22, Ham is looking at his father's nakedness. He's not trying to cover up his father, you know what I'm saying? No, turn away his head. He didn't do that. He went back to his elder brothers and told his older brothers about his father's nakedness. It's not even supposed to go down like that. You know, he's not even supposed to let that happen. He's supposed to cover up the nakedness, and that's only, you know what I'm saying, and forget about that incident or go to his father and just talk about it later on. But this is, you know what I'm saying, this is our ancestors. This is the chosen line right here.
Right.
So it was Shem and Japheth.
Right.
It was Shem and Japheth. They the one, you know what I'm saying, decided to read 23 again.
23. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders.
So Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon their shoulders. So they have a, you know what I'm saying, a garment, so they be able to cover up, you know what I'm saying, cover up their father's nakedness. Because that's what Ham's supposed to do. We ain't even supposed to look at each other's nakedness at all. We ain't supposed to do that. We ain't supposed to do that at all, Reed.
And went backward and covered the nakedness of their father.
Hold on, they did what?
Went backward.
So they walked backwards. They walked backwards and did what?
Covered the nakedness of their father.
So they walk backwards. So they won't see their father's nakedness. So they won't shame their father. So you know what I'm saying? So they don't have so they keep this father's dignity. That's not what Ham did. That's not what Ham did. That's not what these other nations do. These other nations, our oppressors love to look at nakedness. Love to look at, you know what I'm saying? Love to look at nakedness. You know what I mean? Because they are, you know what I'm saying? They are a perverted nation. Yes.
Huggies.
Sir, you're a priest and prophet of the Lord, because that's what I was about to say. I was literally about to talk about that, sir. You are a priest and prophet of the Lord. I was about to tell you, because go ahead, sir. Oh no, so because I work for FedEx, right, and I move boxes all day, right, and they have Huggies, they have Pampers, and they have naked babies on these boxes. Nobody don't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't realize. I'm like, yo, There's naked babies on his boxes. Who was the executive to say, let's put naked babies on boxes? What type of, what type of mind state that you got to have to put naked, naked babies on boxes?
Like, here's the thing, like, that's so, like, you don't see any industry in the world where you don't have to show your product in order to market it. Like, and you understand with what you're selling, you can understand because everybody needs diapers, but still, no. That always seems weird. Why is there no diaper in the diaper advertisement? Why is it always just a naked baby? You're not selling naked babies.
And guess what? Black suspended Native Indians adopted this behavior. They would let your babies walk around just with a diaper on, with no, with no shirt on, with no pants on, just a diaper, and it's okay. Or they would take pictures of their naked daughter or son when they're a baby. This is what Black suspended Native Indians is following behind this oppressor, his deviant, his deviant behavior. This is how, he are filthy. And we follow behind this. You're not supposed to take pictures of naked babies.
Right.
Period.
Please don't.
Period.
Yeah.
This is, you think it's not okay. This is, this stuff have been beaten into Black suspenders and Native Indians. Where the dignity of this? Where the dignity, you done, you done showing the world, showing the world that you're taking pictures of a naked baby. We follow behind nations that do. Let those nations be perverted. While Black suspended Native Indians, which are the chosen people of the Bible, which are, the 12 tribes of Israel, let us be modest and have dignity. While the other nations be filthy, we teach them. That's why we're here for. We're supposed to be a light to the world. Black suspenders and Native Indians, we're supposed to show them dignity. Because they're a bunch of perverts. Where did we learn this from? You know what I mean? What did we learn this from? Rogers, Jackson, Aaron, Malik, Cindy, Tyrone. Those are the oppressors' names. You see what I'm saying? Those are the oppressors' names right there. Those are the names that have been beaten into us. And they beat it, they beat into their behavior, their mannerisms. Watching, watching naked babies. Come on, there's no, there's no nakedness in Israel. We don't do that. We just following behind our oppressor. He's beating us. He's beating this stuff into us. Even the Christian church, the Catholic church, this is what they do. This is what they do. This is how, this is their personality. But it's not, it's not our, our so-called leaders' fault. Because they are also slaves too. The Black leaders. They also slaves too. They just following suit. Everything that they learn from their oppressors. That's what they did. So it's telling you here, right here in Genesis 44 and 13, then they ripped off their clothes. Come on, they wasn't standing there butt naked. They wasn't standing there butt naked. No, they wasn't. Stop being carnal. They wasn't doing that. And I just proved to you, I just proved to you, we knew these laws not to do that. We knew it. So I'm just letting you know that there's no reason for somebody to look at your nakedness at all, Black suspended and Native Indians. You know what I mean? Show some dignity to yourself. But guess what? It's okay. But if you get into the ISUBK, we would teach you that. We would teach you. We would teach you, how to be modest. We would teach you that, not only your nakedness is only for, your wife or your husband, period. It's not for everybody else. It's not for everybody else. You could drop that and go back to 14.
Yeah. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house,
Mm-hmm.
for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground.
Uh-huh.
15, and Joseph said unto them, what deed is this that ye have done? What ye not that such a man is as I can certainly divine? What ye not that such a man as I can certainly divine?
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Yes. Come.
And Judah said, what shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or shall we clear ourselves? Or how shall we clear ourselves? The power hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are my Lord's servants, both we and he also with whom the cup is found. And he said, power forbid that I should do so, but the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, get you up in peace unto your father.
Oh man, those are cold words as Joseph is talking to him. Go on.
18, then Judah came near unto him and said, O my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word in my Lord's ear, and let not thine anger burn against thy servant, for thou art even as Pharaoh.
Wait. Read that from the top again, because this is Judah.
Then 18, then Judah came near unto him and said, O my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word in my Lord's ear, and let not thine anger burn against thy servant, for thou art even as Pharaoh.
All right, go on.
My Lord asked his servant, saying, have ye a father or a brother? 20, and we said unto my Lord, we have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother, and his father loveth him. 21, and thou saidst unto thy servants, bring him down unto me, that I may set mine eyes upon him. 22.
All right. Wait, hold on. Can you read 21? No, 20 one more time.
20, and we said unto my Lord, we have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age.
All right. So now this is Judah talking. You read on.
A little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone.
Wait. Say that again.
A little one, and his brother is dead.
His brother's what?
Dead.
His brother. Wait, we have a little one, and his what?
And his brother is dead.
Guess who's the brother? Joseph is the brother, the one who's dead.
Right.
And he's talking to him. He's talking to him, and Joseph is hearing this. This is this is even in the past in the past verses. They still relating to he's dead. He's no more. And he's standing right in front of him. And then in spite of all that stuff, he still brought him to the house. He still fed him. He got his feet washed. You know what I'm saying? They were sipping on some wine and enjoying himself. Go on, read on.
And he alone is left of his mother, and his father loveth him.
Oh, man. Go on.
21, and thou saidst unto thy servants, bring him down unto me, that I may set mine eyes upon him. 22, and we said unto my Lord, the lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die.
Wait, say that again?
His father would die.
All right, hold that. Go to Genesis chapter 37, verse 26. Genesis 37 and 26. Now in verse 22 say, and we said unto my Lord, the lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father will die. His father will die. This is what Judah's saying. Judah is saying that if Benjamin don't come back with me, my father gonna die. Why his father gonna die? Because his father's still in grief over Joseph. He already lost the son. In his head, he already lost the son. In his head. Now we're gonna flash back into Genesis chapter 37, verse 26. Verse 26, because remind you, this is what Judas is talking to Joseph about. Let me go to that real quick. All right, 26. All right, sir.
Okay, 26. And Judah said unto his brethren,
and who?
Judah said unto his brethren.
So Judah is saying this unto his brothers. Read on.
What profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood?
Wait, say that again.
What profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood?
So you say, what profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? This is Judah talking about his brother. Guess who his brother is? This is Joseph. He's talking about Joseph. Right after, you know what I'm saying, they ripped off his clothes, you know what I'm saying, ripped those clothes and threw him in a ditch. And they were thinking about plotting on killing him.
Well, it was the opposite. He's asking, what do we get out of it?
Yeah, oh no, yeah, I know. I was getting
You
into
know,
that.
like,
Yeah, I was getting, yeah. I was just giving like the background of what was
copy.
going on.
So he wasn't saying let's kill him. He's saying let's not kill him.
Khan.
Yeah.
Khan. So now this is Judah talking. Read on.
Khan 27. Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites.
Can you say that again?
Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites.
So come and let him sell him to the Ishmaelites. Just remember with the verse that we had in was it 44 and 22? Read on.
And let not our hand be upon him.
Say that again.
Let not our hand be upon him.
Read on. Was that was 27, correct?
Right.
Go drop down to 32.
32. And they sent the coat of many colors, and they brought it to their father and said, this have we found. Know now whether it be thy son's coat or no.
So they asking him a question. This is your son's coat or no? Of course he know that's his son's coat. But this is Judah talking. This is his brothers talking about, you know what I'm saying, what they, you know what I'm saying, what they're lying. Now they're lying to their father. Now they're lying to their father. Read on.
Cotton. 33. And he knew it and said, it is my son's coat, and evil beasts have devoured him.
A what?
Evil beasts have devoured him.
So this is what the father, all these things is going through his father's head. An evil beast had devoured Joseph. You know what I'm saying? That had devoured Joseph. This is what's going on in his father's head. Read on.
Joseph is without doubt and rent in pieces.
Joseph is what?
Without doubt, rent in pieces.
He think his son have been ripped to pieces. That's in his head. That is in his head. That's in his head. You could drop that. Because that's what Judah said. So we cannot forget about what his brothers have done to Joseph. So if we go back, you know what I'm saying? If we go back to Salakia 43 and 23. All right, 43 and 23. You said Salakia?
Whatever you want to start. I'm just asking.
Let's go in. Please. Salakia. Please. Let's go. Solomon. Oh man. Hold up. Come to my house. 29. 34. All right. Let's read that scripture over again. 22.
And we said unto my Lord, the lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die.
His father would what?
Die.
Because his father is still grieving over Joseph. He's saying his father was, and this is Judah speaking up for Benjamin.
Right.
This is Judah speaking up for Benjamin, the person who came up with the concept of selling his brother, so the blood won't be on their hands. This is the brother, you know what I'm saying? This is the brother that told that lied to his father with his other brethren behind him. Is this the code? And his father thinking that Joseph is ripped to pieces all this time. Now he's speaking up for Benjamin. Read on, sir.
John 23. And thou saidest unto thy servants, except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more.
Say that again.
Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more.
Go on.
24. And it came to pass when we came up unto thy servant, my father, we told him the words of my Lord. And our father said, go again and buy us a little food. 26. And we said, we cannot go if our youngest brother be with us.
Salakia, sir. Salakia, sir. We have to. I think that was. We already did that right there. Yeah, this was. Hold on for a second. All right, Salakia, sir. It's 40. It's my fault. Salakia to my brothers and sisters. Please forgive me. So go to Genesis 44 and 23. 22. Salakia.
22.
Yeah, forgive me, my brothers and sisters.
And we said unto my Lord, the lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die.
That's right. That's his father would die. So that's what I was saying earlier, because his father is still grieving over his son for a lie that his brothers have been telling his father. You know what I'm saying? Ever since, Joseph been in captivity for like what? A few years already. Go on. 23.
And thou saidst unto thy servants, except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass when we came up unto thy servant, my father, we told him the words of my Lord. And our father said, go again and buy us a little food. And we said, we cannot go if our youngest brother be with us. We cannot go down. If our youngest brother be with us, then we will go down. For we may not see the man's face except our youngest brother be with us.
Uh-huh.
27. And thy servant, my father, said unto us, ye know that my wife bare me 2 sons. And the one went out from me, and I said, surely he is torn in pieces. Mm-hmm. And I saw him not since. And if ye take this also from me, and mischief befall him, ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
You should what?
Bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
So sorrows to the grave. Jacob been going through a whole lot over a lie that his sons have been doing. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians over a lie. You have to keep on lying and get this lie keep on going. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. There's no reason for us to be lying to each other. The way, the way Judah been lying to his father. His father is still grieving. The only thing that he thinks that his son have been ripped to pieces. Now what we going to do, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? You could drop that, sir. You could drop that. Go to come. So now, you know what I mean? So now, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So how often that we have to lie to our parents, lie to our father, lie to our mother, lie to our sister, our uncle, so on and so forth. How long? Because if you lie, if you lie, you don't love your parents. You don't love your brother. You don't love your sister if you got to lie. For what? I'm telling you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, no, we don't have to go through this anymore. We don't have to follow the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque, Scientology, all that type of other filth, Seven Data. And we don't have to keep on doing that. We don't have to keep on following behind these people. A bunch of liars. Now I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter. Matter of fact, not Proverbs, Lakia. We're going to go to Psalms. We're going to go to, we're going to go to Psalms 111 and 10. Because Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't know how to fear the Most High. We don't know nothing about these laws, statutes, and commandments. We don't even know that we're Israelites. We don't even know, what's our ethnicity. We don't know none of that stuff. We just following behind our oppressor. We're just following behind the men that have been beating on us for the past 600 years. Well, you know what I'm saying? That brand, you know what I'm saying? That branded his name on our backs, literally. That's what we doing. That's what we fear. You know what I'm saying? We don't know anything about understanding and wisdom, anything like that. But I'm gonna let you know, in the men in the Isupk since 1969, we would teach you about this Bible. We would definitely teach you about this Bible. So we're gonna go into so we're gonna go into We're gonna go into Psalms 111 verse 10. The fear of the Most High, but for teaching purpose, I'm going to say the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and good understanding have all they do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. I'm going to read that one more time, break it down line by line. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't fear the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't fear the Most High at all. We only fear. You know who we fear? We fear. You know what I'm saying? That dude down the block. We fear. You know what I'm saying? We fear our oppressor. That's who we fear. That's what we fear. And by us fearing that, you know what I'm saying? By us fearing that, you know what I'm saying? By us fearing our oppressor, by fearing them dudes down the block, what is they teaching us? What is our oppressor teaching us? If we fear him, it should be teaching us something. Because right here it says Psalms chapter 111 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Where's the wisdom at from our oppressor that we fearing, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? What wisdom? The wisdom of try not to get shot by this oppressor? The wisdom of, you know what I'm saying, let me sell crack that what he's pumping into our block? That's the wisdom? Oh, I got the wisdom because I'm looking at my oppressor and he's showing me how to sell drugs to one another and destroy my brothers and my sisters in my neighborhood. That's the wisdom that we getting? If you have that, Barbara Shaw, can you read that, please? Proverbs chapter 111 and verse 10. What wisdom that, you know what I'm saying, that these people that we fearing, what wisdom that we getting from them, huh? How to destroy each other all day, every day?
You said Proverbs?
Oh, Salaki, the songs.
Yeah,
Salaki, songs. It's my fault.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm in good class.
111 verse 10.
Come on. So you know what I'm saying? So it says right here in Psalms chapter 111 verse 10. If you have a Barbara Shaw, can you read it?
Psalms 111 verse 10. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom.
Is the what?
Beginning of wisdom.
Only people that Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians is fearing is, you know what I'm saying, is JoJo down the block. Or, you know what I'm saying, or this oppressor that got his foot on our backs. We feared them. But what wisdom that we getting from that? What type of wisdom that we getting from that? Oh, we getting the wisdom that, you know what I'm saying, that we could abort our babies. We getting the wisdom that we could sell drugs to pregnant women. We getting the wisdom that my brother stepped on my sneakers so I get to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? This is the wisdom that we getting. Read on.
Con. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
That what?
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
And do his law, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
His praise endureth forever.
His what?
Praise endureth forever.
His praise endureth forever. This is the Most High God. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We fearing, you know what I'm saying? We fearing, you know what I'm saying, our oppressor. We fearing that dude down the block. We fearing everybody, but we're not fearing the Most High God that would get us out of this condition. That's keeping us, you know what I'm saying, that would have us stop selling drugs to one another. That have us stop killing one another. If we're going through some type of oppression, so on and so forth, we have brothers there, you know what I'm saying? We have brothers there that will stop us, you know what I'm saying, trying to hurt ourselves or hurt others. That hurt others. This is what we have in this Bible. You know what I mean? We have law, statutes, and commandments, how to be a brother and how to be a sister. Because we have to be taught this. Let me get Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. We have to be taught this. You know, you got people out there talking about, well,
you need Genesis?
Huh? Oh no, Leviticus.
But do you want me to stay on Genesis?
La.
Leviticus, you said 19
and 18. Baba Shaw. The one I appreciate.
Con.
So this Bible right here is nothing but law, statutes, and commandments, and following the Most High God. Who would teach, you know what I'm saying? This would teach us our moral. This is our moral compass, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This ain't for everybody. This is not for everyone. This Bible is not written to everyone. It's only written to Israel. You know what I'm saying? What other nation that got the law, statutes, and commandments? What other nation? What other nation that was given this Bible? What other nation? It was only one nation. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Which are the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Ain't nobody got this. The Egyptians didn't get this. The Moabites didn't get this. Did the Moabites get the law, statutes, and commandments? Did they get the 10 commandments? Was the Moabites was in the wilderness along with the Egyptians? I mean, along with the Israelites? I don't think so. I don't think so. They wasn't there. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to be retaught again. We have to understand this Bible, and people's talking about the commandments is done away with, and people talking about that's the Old Testament. Who's teaching you this? Who's teaching you this, huh? The people that set themselves up as Jesus? The people who set themselves up as that they the chosen people? Those people, the same people that put you in slavery? Those people that shoot you down in the streets, that, you know what I'm saying, those people that, you know what I'm saying, that go, those people that put in drugs into our community, those people? Well, they say ain't no poppy fields in Harlem. So where all the poppies coming from? Where all the dope is coming from? Blacks and Hispanics, yes, sir.
Government planes.
Say again?
Government planes.
Government planes. Government planes, but it's all set up because you need, they also need permission. You know what I'm saying? If they're moving away, they have to organize it, right? This ain't just out of random. You got to organize this stuff. You know what I mean? You got to look the other way when you're crossing those borders. This is all by design. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, let them do their own drugs while we over here being brotherly and sisterly. Yes, sir.
Since we're in Brotherhood class, I'll bring this up, a little bit of history. You think I'm crazy, but look up Roman military policy. Their military policy was to make their soldiers dope heads when they come back. That's basically right. Their idea was you can't control a militarized group. Basically, once you put them back into society, you basically created something that at any moment, when they feel that they don't like how you're doing things, they can just get up, unify within seconds, and then take you out of power. So the Roman idea was basically destroy their civilization, destroy their military once they're out of duty, which is basically where heroin comes from.
That's right.
I had a white man tell me his commanding officer used to help him get high.
Used to what?
Help him get high. Now there's the devil.
Gone.
But this is basically, and it shows like their own brotherhood for their own people that fight for this. Like, we only talk about our brothers and sisters, but if you look at, like, the white man is a terrible example of brotherhood, because look at how he treats his soldiers. Like, look at like how many all the white people that are like destroyed in these streets after fighting in Nam and fighting in all these events and doing all these things. But then our people go into these systems thinking that somehow will be better.
That's what they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Now, guess what they're doing? they legally pushing drugs into the community. You know, they legally, I'm looking at smoke shops everywhere in the Black community, everywhere. Not only smoke shops they show the weed plant in the window. In the window. This is what they doing. And whoever said weed is a drug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what our oppressor want us to be doped out and smoked out. Now it's legal now. Now it's legal. You know what I'm saying? Now it's illegal. Now you can wake up. Now you can smoke 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now tell me this, Black suspended Native, that you know what I'm saying, I know that we love to smoke this weed. Try not to smoke weed for a week. If you're not addicted to weed, try not to smoke weed for a week. Huh? Black suspended Native, we need to try to stop smoking weed for a week. See what happens. Tell somebody, yo, you can even let somebody know, yo, maybe you need to slow down on that. They get mad. Don't tell me nothing. Black suspended Native, we have to be taught again because we follow behind this oppressor. This perverted, you know what I'm saying, that put naked babies on boxes. We follow behind these people. Yes, sir.
Naked babies on statues and paintings in churches.
That's right. And you know what what the Catholic Church do in churches to naked babies? You know what they do? They're a bunch of molesters. That's what they do, and I said it. That's what they do. Yes, sir.
What in your rabbit behind mine makes you think Jesus likes seeing naked babies? God likes, like, the Bible, like, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, because the angels are scary. You want to know how scary the angels are? You want to know? I believe every instance of an angel appearing, one phrase is basically, if I'm not mistaken, always uttered anytime an angel appears. They always have to say this: do not fear. An angel is scary. The minute an angel rose up, do not fear. One time an angel rode up as a man, but a man dressed for war. He had to tell Joshua, do not. Well, Joshua was a real one, so he said, do I got to fight you? Are you friend or foe? But Joshua even know this is something that my life could be in danger.
That's right.
And yet, and still, these bastards want to put a naked baby as the symbol of God's army.
Oh, God. And and next year they're gonna look at even more naked babies for Valentine's Day. How did that's their thing?
As someone who studies mythology and all that, Cupid's a grown man. The baby thing is new.
Oh, because they're
Cupid
pedophiles.
His mother's Aphrodite. He grows up and looks like a normal human who just controls love. But now, no, let's make it a naked white baby.
And that's it. You know, and you already know the little naked white little baby angels. This is what they do. This is their psychology, and we follow them behind these nasty people. We follow them behind them. You know, they are filthy, but we have to be taught again. I'm gonna read Leviticus.
Okay, you got one Leviticus.
Come.
19 and 18.
Come.
Thou shalt not avenge.
Thou shalt what?
Not avenge.
Black Hispanics and Native Indians need to do what?
Thou shalt not avenge.
Go ahead.
Nor bear any grudge.
What? Blacks Hispanics should do what?
Nor bear any grudge.
Blacks Hispanics and Native Indians, we avenge. We bearing grudges. It just said, thou shalt not avenge. Revenge is for the Most High. We ain't supposed to revenge. We were supposed to piece that up. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're supposed to hold no grudges. Blacks, we're supposed to piece that up. But what is our president? Go out and kill. He go a gun. He stepped on your sneakers. Do something for him, to him. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because we follow him behind this oppressor. He know nothing but war. But right here in the law, statutes, and commandments, this is in the Old Testament, which a Christian church, a Catholic church, telling the laws is done away with. Don't read the Old Testament. It just said, you know what I'm saying, thou shalt not avenge. No hold grudges. Have anybody taught you that? How can you not hold grudges if nobody taught you that? Only thing that anything anything that somebody would do to black suspended Native Indians, we would hold that grudge. And we would not look for a solution, Slocket.
One thing Christians love to say is God knows my heart. So, yeah, he knows you're holding all them grudges.
That's right. That's right. Oh, God knows my heart. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you're holding a grudge against your father. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? You're about to revenge, you know what I'm saying? You're about to revenge and do something against, you know what I'm saying, against your neighbor because she played loud music. Black suspended and Native Indians, this is law, statutes, and command. This is only, the laws is only for our people, period. Who taught you not to, you know what I'm saying, not to bear grudges? Who taught you, you know what I'm saying, don't avenge? Who's teaching you this? Only the men in the Isupk is teaching you this, because we have to be taught again. Read.
Against the children of thy people.
Say that again.
Against the children of thy people.
Read that from the top, Baba Shaw.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Against all people.
Against the children of thy people.
Against only black suspended and Native Indians. Remember, this is Leviticus, Old Testament. Old Testament. And this is, you know what I mean? This is what Moses is talking to his people, letting them know what's going on. He's not talking to everybody. He wasn't talking to no Egyptians. He wasn't talking to no Palestinians. He wasn't talking to nobody. He's talking to his own people, thy people. Right here, it says right here, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudges against the children of thy people. The children of our people, black suspended and Native Indians, our people. But thou shalt love what? But. So it's telling you, don't revenge, don't hold no grudges against, you know what I'm saying, against your own kind, against black suspended Native Indians, but do this. It said, but do this. Thou shalt love thy neighbor. Who's the neighbor? Black suspended and Native Indians is the only neighbor because he's saying thy people. He's saying thy people, which is thy neighbor. The only neighbor black suspended have is black suspended and Native Indians. Those are the only neighbors we have. It's saying, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Now, this is what the Most High. I am the Most High, or I am the Lord. This is the Lord speaking, teaching you. You should love, you know what I'm saying? You should love your people, thy people as thyself. Black suspended. Who's telling you this? Who's telling you this? Who's teaching us this? Because we a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Black suspended Native become selfish. We are selfish because we always thinking about ourselves and not thinking about our neighbor or thy people. We're thinking about doing something to our people because we're following behind our oppressor. That's what we're doing, yes, sir.
And one thing, one level of selfishness that our people have is that black people have no sense of nationality. And when I say a sense of nationality, and this is so stupid because they're so gung-ho to be American, but have no care about being black or Hispanic. Meaning I was telling a brother during the last election, the presidential, about Kamala Harris, and his thing was, did she do it to you? Mind you, the sad thing is this brother's in the world and he deals with weed and all that. So you should feel more of a problem with her locking black men up for BS weed charges than I, because I don't even do this shit.
That's right.
But you're so gung-ho for a woman who will lock you away and throw away the key that you'll be mad at me when I say it's wrong for her to do that to you. And it shows a level of, because I'm not that black man inside the cell right now, I am exonerated of that, so I don't have to care.
Khan. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for that priest and prophet right there. Because he's so right. But guess this is the ironic part. You ready for this?
Right.
They was doing that back in slavery times. Literally, when the whip was on their back, they were still vouching for their slave master.
Of course.
The whip was literally on their back. They literally knew they was in the fields or underneath the house. They knew that they was chickens, goats, cows. They knew this. This finish being whipped, you know what I'm saying? Getting branded with the, you know what I'm saying, with our slave master brand. So other slave masters would know, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's Mr. Johnson's property.
Right.
And we were still vouching for these people.
Right.
Oh, no, we could fast forward to the what? To the Jim Crow era. Same concept. We still want to be around these people.
Right.
We still, you know what I'm saying? We still want to vouch for these people. We could fast forward again. You know what I'm saying? When they was lynching us, we were still loving these people.
And if I may.
Yes, sir.
Like, you got to understand, we don't say this to get, like, how do I say it? To be, like, necessarily to blame black people, because at the end of the day, we understand, like, I remember I put it out, specifically Judah specifically wants to be treated like a human being. That's all Judah has ever really asked for. Just treat me like a civilized person, right? And it's sad that we don't even have the luxury of being able to go into a supermarket. Well, every tribe can really say this, but you've really seen Judah has tried the hardest to really just be seen as human, because that's a big thing. We all dealt with that as a whole, but Judah is very well known that our humanity was stripped and we were considered as a subclass of human. So the thing about it is that our people need to learn and understand that that's the case. They will never be treated, given humanity here, because we're not a part of this system. We were never supposed to be a part of this system. We have our system, but we have our brothers. That's the point.
Gone. And you so hard body one West about that. And also, and you got to think about this, because we've been, you know, some black suspenders, Native Indians been beat down so much and so hard. You know what I'm saying? So hard and into dust. And you know what we do when we march? Black suspended Native Indians. Now think about the psychology behind this. We holding up signs.
Right.
And the sign said, "We are men too." Think about the oppressor. Think about the oppressor. Their psychology, and they're looking at that. We are men. You have to walk around and tell it. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody that you're a man. Right. Think about, you know what I'm saying? So all this time, you never thought that you was a man. That's how far we've been beat down. Only black suspenders and Native Indians walk around with signs that say, "We are men. We are women." That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's how they did it. You know what I'm saying? They did a trick on, you know what I'm saying? They did a trick on us. But you know why they did that trick? Because we don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, because we hard-headed. We the only people that's being punished. We the only people that's being punished by the, you know what I'm saying, by the book of Deuteronomy. That's us. You know what I mean? The book of Deuteronomy, what is that? 28 and what? 16, curse shall to be in the city, curses shall be in the field.
Right.
It doesn't matter if we're working in the city or we're working in the country. You go over this, you know what I'm saying? You go over this whole country, go to black suspended and Native Indians community and see. And look, it's the same concept. It's the same thing. Oh my, you know what I'm saying? I remember the guy that, you know what I'm saying? A guy that used to go around the United States and go to, it used to call it Hood to Hood. He used to sell these tapes, CDs too. He used to go to all these, you know what I'm saying? All these hardcore hoods all over, you know what I'm saying? All over the country. In every hood, everybody said this is the hardest hood. Every hood. Nothing but black suspended and Native Indians.
Yeah.
Drugs, guns, and murder. That's it. Where are they getting the guns from? Where are they getting the drugs from? And why are they murdering? There's no gun shops in none of these communities. No, you know what I'm saying? There's no cocoa, you know what I'm saying? There's no cocoa leaves, none of that stuff. No poppy seeds, none of that stuff in these communities. And this brother, you know what I'm saying? This brother look at me wrong, so now I'm going to murder him. All through the, you know what I'm saying? This is what he was going, and it was all the same mess. I ain't seen no white, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no so-called white men there. I ain't seen no Chinese there. None of that stuff. No, you know what I'm saying? No East Indians. I ain't seen none of them in that community. That's all I only saw blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know, and I'm gonna finish off with this. Let me get Zephaniah 2:1, Bob Shaw. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is what we have to do. I know I closed this before, but I gotta keep on saying it over and over again. We do not know how to be a brother. We do not know how to be a sister, nor a father, nor a mother. Because we've been following behind a rapist. We've been following behind a serial killer. We've just been following behind a stone cold maniac. A maniac. That was, you know what I'm saying, that would come up with a concept and say, hey, grown man, a person that was born a male, you are a woman of the year. We follow behind these people. Hey, yo, you know what we need to do? We need to put naked babies on boxes. We follow behind these type of perverted people. But let me get Zephaniah 2:1. Let me get that.
Yeah, John. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather.
You all right, sir?
You're gone. Gather yourselves together.
Say that again.
Gather yourselves together.
Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you need to do what?
Gather yourselves together.
Niggers, spics, and wetbacks and redskins need to do what?
Gather yourselves together.
Go on.
Yea, gather together.
Wait, say that. Yea, what?
Yea, gather together.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to do what?
Gather together.
The nation of Israel need to do what?
Gather together.
The 12 tribes of Israel need to do what?
Gather together.
Go on.
Oh, nation not desired.
Oh, what?
Nation not desired.
Oh, say that again.
Oh, nation not desired.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, which are, you know what I'm saying, which are the chosen people of this Bible, which are the true Jews. We are not desired. We, you know what I'm saying, we would need to do in brotherhood and sisterhood is gather ourselves together so we can heal from this madness. Go outside right now. You're stepping over, you know what I'm saying, drug addicts. We doing that all day. We smelling urine in the air when we go outside. We got our brothers, you know what I'm saying? We got our brothers and sisters, they got to get a little change in their pocket. You know what I mean? Oprah Winfrey got a lot of change in her pocket. And they still won't let her in, you know what I'm saying, into stores. No, we don't allow black people in the store. Oh, Oprah, we did not know.
Right.
She got all the monies. Oh, nation not desired. We are not desired by these people. We are not desired. And constantly and time again, the other nation always prove it. They was proving it back in slavery time, Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? Jim Crow, you know what I'm saying? Jim Crow law, 100 years lynching. They've been proving it, you know what I'm saying? Every since the beginning. Because we are God's chosen people and we're being punished. And the Most High God said for us to come together, for us to, you know what I'm saying? For us to be nice to each other. But how we can be nice if we follow behind this, you know what I'm saying? Follow behind this oppressor. Come into the ISUPK. Go to isupk.com. Find the number that's close to you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And get this, you know what I'm saying? Get your brain washed with all that gunk. You know what I'm saying? With all that pervertedness. With all of that. That's what we need to do. Get our brain washed and become a brother and become a sister. And become a father and a mother. And follow these laws, statutes, commandments. And not hold grudges to each other. And be brotherly and sisterly. That's what we need to do. Why this oppressive is being a goddamn pervert and being naked. You know what I'm saying? And let their kids walk around their fathers naked. And once we have control over this world, they will follow our laws, statutes, commandments. We would, you know what I'm saying? We would get them in you know what I'm saying? We would get them in shape. We've shown that you cannot walk around butt naked. You can't have them take pictures of naked babies. We would tell them that. We would tell them that. Because they're a bunch of perverted people. That's how they get down. But that's, you know what I'm saying? With that, this is an idea. My name is Priest and Prophet. My name is Priest Officer Paratazar, Salakia, Paratazar, out of Yonkers, New York. And this is the Isupk Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? Started off in 1 West 125th Street under Commander Junior Yohana. And since 1969, we've been telling blacks to show brotherhood, to Hispanics to show brotherhood, to Native Indians to show brotherhood. Because that's all we have. That's all we have for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the chosen people of this Bible. The Bible is not written to everybody. You know what I mean? It wasn't written to everybody. The law, statutes, commandments was only given to one nation of the people, and that is the Israelites. That is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So go, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channels. Go to isupk.com. We have prison programs. We have food drive. We have counseling. If you know what I'm saying, if you're going through things, go to isupk.com. Call the number that's closer to you. You know what I mean? We get you right in tight. We get you right in tight. And that's my time, Israel. I'm gonna pass the class over to the priest and officer Abaya.
I'm gonna send it. Most on Chris. Well, I'll do announcements. God. Okay, most on Chris. Clap it up.
Yeah, Bashim Yamshah Rakatha.
You have the time, hands down, time face the sisters. Individual Imagine. Looks like Imagine, Anani Shabbat. Imagine, Barak.
Yeah, Shemar, Bashim Yamshah.
You have the time, hands down, dismiss.
Right, so.